Hi everyone, I'd like to recommend a really good book that I've just finished recently. It's by Chris Vallotton and it's called The Supernatural Ways of Royalty. And the subtitle says it all: Discovering Your Rights and Privileges of Being a Son or Daughter of God. This is something I've known for a while, but this has helped me to really experience this, so it doesn't just stay as head knowledge. It's full of stories from life, unpacks some biblical stories, it unpacks some great biblical principles, and it talks about really knowing our identity, knowing who we are, letting this change our way of thinking, but then also letting this work through the whole of our lives. It uses the illustration of the prince and a pauper. How do we think? Who do we think we really are? And I think particularly in our British culture, we often think lower of ourselves than we should do, lower than God speaks of us. It then goes on to talk about when you really know who you are, and therefore you know who other people are, actually this should affect your relationships. It affects how we respond to other people, how we deal with them. And then lastly, he goes on to the authority that we have as children of God, how this should affect how we get on in workplace, in our prayer life, knowing who we are, knowing that we're important before God, knowing that we're God's agents and God's messengers. So it's a great book, very easy to read. Just say the title again, The Supernatural Ways of Royalty by Chris Vallotton. That's spelled Vallotton. And you can get it, it's easily available on Amazon. Hope you enjoy it as much as I have.